Hi there. Today I have a fantastic barbecue beef recipe that you can make in your slow cooker in no time, along with a recipe twist on potato salad. I'll be showing you how to make Crockpot lean barbecue beef with homemade sauce and sweet potato salad. These recipes are just too good to only make for a summer cookout. Okay, let's get started on the barbecue beef so the slow cooker can get to work. Here I have 2 pounds of beef loin roast with the visible fat removed and cut into chunks. You could also use top round beef for this recipe too. These are lean, less expensive cuts of beef. So I'll put that into my slow cooker here. Next, I have 1 large yellow onion that I've chopped. You can use any type of onion here, yellow, red, white, sweet, just as you can swap in different onions in most recipes. Next, I have the ingredients to make a homemade barbecue sauce, which you'll see in a minute how easy it is to do, and it's so much healthier than jarred or bottled sauces that tend to have added salt, sugar, and preservatives. Okay, so I have 1 28-ounce can of low-sodium tomato puree. Next, I have 1 tablespoon of salt-free chili powder, 1 teaspoon of salt-free dried Italian spice blend, or you could use dried thyme instead. Then, half a teaspoon of garlic powder, or you could use onion powder instead. And last, a half a teaspoon of black pepper. And that is all there is to it. Now, stir this all up, and for the cooking time, you can either cook it for 8 to 10 hours on the low setting. I like to do that if I'm out of the house all day. Or you can put it on the high setting, and then it just takes 4 to 5 hours. I'm going to use the high setting. So, while the beef is cooking, I'm going to show you how to make a delicious sweet potato salad. Here I have 1.5 pounds of sweet potatoes that I've washed, dried, and cut into bite-sized pieces like this. 1.5 pounds is usually about 4 to 5 sweet potatoes, but I always use the scale in the produce aisle to weigh and make sure. So I'm going to cook these by adding them to this large pot. And then covering them with water. Then I'm going to put this back on the stove and turn it up to high, because I do want to bring these to a boil. After it's boiling, I'm going to turn it down a bit to medium high and let them cook for about 8 minutes or until they're fork tender. And when I say fork tender, I mean that you can pierce them with a fork, but they aren't soft enough to be mashed. Okay, so my potatoes are done, and I'm going to take them to the sink and drain them in a colander, and then rinse them with cold water to stop the potatoes from cooking. Okay, so that should do it, and I'll just leave those there for now and mix up the rest of the ingredients over here. Here I have 2 celery stalks that I've chopped. You'll notice I chopped both the stalks and the leaves because the celery leaves provide a lot of flavor, and they're great in this recipe. I'll add those to my mixing bowl here. Next, I have 2 chopped green onions. You'll see I've chopped both the white and green parts. These are also called scallions. But if you don't have these on hand, you could use any type of onion. You'd need 1/4 cup chopped onion. Next, I'll add 2 tablespoons of light mayonnaise. A 1/3 cup of plain non-fat yogurt. 2 teaspoons of apple cider vinegar. You could use any kind of vinegar that you have on hand. And then 1/8 teaspoon of black pepper. Now I'll add in our sweet potatoes. and stir everything together. Okay, so I'll put this in the refrigerator until my barbecue beef is ready. You can serve this chilled, or if you like to eat potato salad at room temperature, take it out about 15 minutes before serving. So our Crockpot lean barbecue beef is finished. And this kitchen aroma is incredible. Here's our sweet potato salad. And like that, dinner is served. A healthy, lean, yet hearty meal that's sure to become a new family favorite, as well as a barbecue recipe you can enjoy any time of the year. Bye for now.